وَظَنَّ أَهْلُهَا أَنَّهُمْ قَادِرُونَ عَلَيْهَا. And their people, the residents, the people in it, they think they have capacity over it. They are in a position to control everything. When they think like that, when this time comes, أَتَاهَا أَمْرُنَا لَيْلًا أَوْ نَهَارًا. There comes to it our command, night or day. فَجَعَلْنَاهَا حَصِيدًا كَأَن لَّمْ تَغْنَ بِالْأَمْسِ. And we make it like a harvest, as if it did not or it had not flourished yesterday. كَذَلِكَ نُفَصِّلُ الْآيَاتِ لِقَوْمٍ يَتَفَكَّرُونَ. Such, or thus, we explain the ayat, the signs, the verses, the proofs, only for people who give thought, for people who think. That is an example of life. The cycle of plants, and the water comes and then it grows up, and then the time will come that it will come to an end after being, after flourishing and getting to the peak of life. Everything should come to an end. That is life. That is life. So the believers, if they use this life, as the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam قال الدنيا مزرعة الآخرة, as a farm for the hereafter, they will be winners. But if they waste it, they will be losers. And it's such a transitional period that the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Mali walid dunya." What I have to do with this life? I'm no more than a traveler who stopped under the shade of a tree in his path, in his way. He just stopped for a while to take some rest. And then it's very soon that he will leave, that he should leave to continue. Because life, one of the tricks of this life is that when we are alive, when we are here, we think that we are here forever. We are eternal. We never think of death. We never think of death. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reminds us, don't let anything divert you from the clear fact that everybody should come to an end. Allah said in Surah Al-Munafiqun, by the end, يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تلهكم أموالكم ولا أولادكم عن ذكر الله ومن يفعل ذلك فأولئك هم الخاسرون. Oh, you who believe, talking to us, believers, لا تلهكم أموالكم ولا أولادكم عن ذكر الله. Do not let your properties, your wealth, or your children diverts you away from the dhikrullah azza jal, from remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, from being associated with this kind of remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala all the time and celebrating His praise subhanahu wa ta'ala, having Allah, thinking of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's dhikrullah. Don't let your money, your children, anything that can divert you, don't let it divert you away from dhikrullah azza jal. And whoever does so is one of the losers. These are the true losers. They lose. They lose. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives them some time. It's counting down. Day by day counting down, and you got this limited time to collect hasanat, to collect good deeds, to have something so that you get salvation in the hereafter and you get to heaven. Because with no good deeds, with no faith in the first place and good deeds, you will never make it to Jannah. You will never make it to Jannah, because this is what qualifies you to the fadl of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the favor of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepts, you will make it. Many people, it's counting down, they are coming closer to death, but there is no work, no actions. Next ayah Allah says, وَأَنفِقُوا مِمَّا رَزَقْنَاكُم مِّن قَبْلِ أَن يَأْتِيَ أَحَدَكُمُ الْمَوْتُ فيقول رَبِّ لَوْلَا أَخَّرْتَنِي إِلَى أَجَلٍ قَرِيبٍ فَأَصَّدَّقَ وَأَكُن مِّنَ الصَّالِحِينَ وَلَن يُؤَخِّرَ اللَّهُ نَفْسًا إِذَا جَاءَ أَجَلُهَا وَاللَّهُ خَبِيرٌ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ. That is a message from Allah to every single person of us. That is a clear message. Spend of what we have given you, of what we have provided you, before death approaches to one of you, and then he will say, لولا أخرتني إلى أجل قريب. If only you have delayed me, my Lord, to a short term, a brief term, give me some more time, few more days. Is it over for me? That is when death comes to us. When death comes to anybody of us, we will never think of anything. You will not think of your business. You will think just like, give me a few more minutes, few more. Even Musa alayhi salam in the hadith, prophets, that is a great prophet. And when Malak al-Maut came to him, he didn't want. It's not easy. Somebody is coming to take your life and you say, welcome, here's my life, take it. No, it's not easy even for prophets. When your life is taken away from you, the only hope or wish that you will think of that time is to be given even a minute, even a moment to pray to Allah. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying this clearly in the ayah. When death approaches to anybody of you, he will say, قَبْلَ يَأْتِي أَحَدَكُمْ الْمَوْتُ فَيَقُولُ رَبِّ لَوْلَا أَخَّرْتَنِي إِلَىٰ أَجَلٍ قَرِيبٍ. My Lord, if only you could delay me for a brief term, فَأَصَّدَّقَ وَأَكُمْ مِنَ الصَّالِحِينَ, so that I give in charity and be good and be righteous. وَلَنْ يُؤَخِّرَ اللَّهُ نَفْسًا إِذَا جَاءَ أَجَلُهَا. But Allah announces that fact clearly, that Allah will not delay any soul when its turn comes. When the turn comes, there is no way. There is no way. That is the end. وَاللَّهُ خَبِيرٌ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ. Allah is well acquainted of what you are doing. So that might be a little bit scary, brothers and sisters, but the good thing about it, the glad tidings, the bushra, is that we are alive. We are alive. We have the chance to do a lot of good things. We have the chance to give back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One of the problems, the tricks of shaitan, that he will even try to fool us. You are alive, you're still young, even though you are 70, 80, 100, more or less. There is a hadith of the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. يهرم ابن آدم أو يشيب ابن آدم ويشب معه خصلتان الحرص على المال والحرص على العمر. Hadith صحيح. The children of Adam, they get old, but as they get old, only two things are young. They have only two things. They think of two things as if they are very young. That is love of money, or love of money and love of life. You will never see somebody who is very old and he wants to get, to live this life. Even though he is very old, he still loves life. Even though he or she is very old, they still love money and make more money. That is normal. That is natural. As the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam says here. But we need to make the best use out of this life. We don't want to lose it. We don't want to, day after day, I'm 20, I'm 30, I'm 40, I'm 50, and nothing is new. I'm not getting closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the problem is, I don't feel even that there is anything missing. And the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us in many ahadith that there is a very rich period of your life that is youth, being young. اغتنم خمسا قبل خمس, as in the hadith. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, make use or get the best out of 5 things before other 5 things come to you. قال اغتنم شبابك قبل هرمك. Being young, make use of your youth before you are old. Because when you are old, you'll not be able to do a lot of things that you used to do, or it was easy for you to do when you were young. وصحتك قبل سقمك. And being healthy before you are sick. Because when you are sick again, you will not be able to do a lot of things that you used to do when you were healthy. وَغِنَاكَ قَبْلَ فَقْرِكَ. And your richness before your poverty. When you are poor, you are preoccupied with a lot of things. You don't have time to think about, you are not free as you are when you are not poor. وَفَرَاغَكَ قَبْلَ شُغْلِكَ. And your free time before you are busy, before your business, you get, stuck with too many things to do. وَحَيَاتَكَ قَبْلَ مَوْتِكَ. And your life, make use of your life before your death. Brothers and sisters, when death comes, it will come all of a sudden, بَغْتَةً, like that. You will not expect death to come to you. If you doubt this fact, look at how many youth die every day. For a reason.